Video.
Okay. 20 seconds to go. 20, 19, 18, 17.
So they just start to shoot
Welcome back, Mindsetters. I hope all you grade 11s are tuning in and are ready for our live show today. This is Yvonne. He shall be teaching you Maths LearnXtra. So get your questions in. Yvonne, what are we going to be chatting about
We're going to be
today?
talking about grade 11 quadratic sequences. So grade 10s, you've had your chance. I know the phone calls have been very busy. Grade 11s, we're waiting for you. Call in. We're going to be starting the show with the quadratic sequences.
Yeah, so grade 11s, get calling, and after this break, we're going to get straight into it. But before we do, like we did for the last show, we'll be giving away a Casio calculator today, and this is because this is the first time we're having our live shows this year, and we've got this beautiful new background. Let us know what you think.
All you have to do is call, guys.
Yeah, so call in, let us know what questions you have, and this baby could be yours. Okay? See you after the break.
Action. Hi everybody, it's good to be here. Brand new set. It's really
I
exciting.
think we're on the wrong camera.
And
Wait till I'll start, it's okay. I think we're on the wrong camera, but here I am.
okay.
Don't worry guys, I think that we're going to be having a few malfunctions and a few gremlins because we're still trying to get everything, smoothed out, but that's okay. We shall be getting straight to the questions. Do we have any questions we're going to start with right now?
We've got one question which I've prepared, but I think it's a good place just to give you an introduction first.
Okay, fantastic.
So,
Fantastic. Okay, so guys, please remember facebook.com/LearnXtra, also Twitter @LearnXtra. Get chatting to us. Grade 11s, get phoning. You could win this Casio calculator. We won't be doing giveaways every day, but just for today, because we've started, giveaways, but you never know what could happen during the week. Grade 12s, don't forget that you're up next, and get those questions in. Are we ready to start?
we are.
Or do we still have gremlins?
Okay guys, so I've started writing there what is a quadratic sequence. I hope you can see this. We are obviously just trying to get things going. But today's lesson, our opening lesson, is about quadratic sequences, grade 11s, that's for you. So remember, it is a sequence of numbers in which the second difference is a constant. Okay? So I'm just going to write that down because that is the key. Second difference is a constant. Now what does that mean? Okay? Remember that in any sequence, we define a sequence in terms of Tn. Okay? And Tn is the number of the sequence. So if we start by saying a sequence has got 1, 2, 3, 4 terms, etc., we are going to say it's T1, T2, T3, T4, and etc. Okay? Now to illustrate what is a difference, I think I'm just going to use a numerical example. So let's see if we can scroll down here. Okay? And the example that I have is 3, 6, 10, and 15, and the sequence will continue. Before I write down the next term, let's see if we can actually use the differences in order to understand what the first, second, third, fourth, fifth missing term might be. Okay? So in terms of our differences, we go 6 minus 3, so the next term minus the previous term. 6 minus 10 gives us a 4, and 10 minus 15 gives us a 5. And I'm expecting, like I said, my next difference over here to be a 6. 6 plus 15 is 21. What do I have down here? Okay, I've just evaluated my first difference. Second difference, I'm going to do the same exercise. 4 minus 3 is a 1. 4 minus 5 is a 1. 5 minus 6 is a 1. And lo and behold, I get all ones, and that gives meaning to what I told you before. Okay? The second differences in the quadratic function or rather quadratic sequence, are always constant. Constant meaning they do not change. For the matrics that are watching, what that means, remember you are faced with geometric sequences and arithmetic sequences as well. How do you identify what kind of sequence you're looking at? Because part of the ball game in matric is to have a game plan for each question you look at, and you identify it by using this common difference over here. If it's the same, you are looking at a quadratic sequence. Okay, now, the quadratic sequence has what we call a general formula. Let's see if we can find a way to scroll down here. Okay, so... Okay... Indiana maybe...
Oh my gosh, are we having a few demon problems there? Have a look at
Okay,
the middle
I
of the
see
screen.
extend page.
Got it.
Alright, got it.
I wish I could see your screen
Okay.
from here.
We're getting this right. So, the general term is called Tn, and that is given by an squared plus bn plus c. Okay? And that over there is a t. Tn is an squared plus bn plus c. We call this the general term for a quadratic. Okay? For a quadratic. It does not apply to any other sequences, but to the quadratic sequence. And it's something that you need to take for granted, and it's something that you need to know by heart. Grade 11 and grade 12. Okay? Now, if I then substitute for n, so I say, okay, I know that my first term is given by t1. Okay? t1 means wherever I see an n, I'm going to substitute a 1. 1 squared is equal to 1. So I have 1a plus 1n plus c. T2, okay, is equal to 2 squared, which is obviously 4a.
Sean, and Delay says, is the difference between 23 and 28 really 15? Please check that. Rectify or elaborate more on it because I'm not getting it. Does that make sense?
23 and 28.
It may have been from a few minutes ago.
7, 11. Okay, so I see here, I've just written, tell, is it Andile?
Yes, Andile.
Okay, so Andile, thank you, well spotted.
Don't you love it reminds
Andile, you can stand up and wave your hands, obviously. It is not correct. And the reason for that is this should be a 38. Okay, Andile, well spotted, eh?
Okay, well, I've got a few more questions. Shall we go to break and maybe I'll end up with letting you know what's been going on the page? Is that okay?
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, before we go to break, guys, thank you so much for joining us. I see all of you are loving it. You're on the Facebook page, facebook.com/LearnXtra. Also chat to me on Twitter @LearnXtra. You guys are saying such fab things about the set and we're having a great time. Just want to let you know, mindset is Linda Buguletu Sibundula. I hope I said that right, Linda. She wants to know the difference between a quadratic, a linear, and exponential number pattern. So maybe we can go through it after the break. We'll have a look. And then I know that Ndomiso, you also have a sequence that you would like to chat to us about. But we'll get to that straight after the break. Don't leave your seats and get back right here. After the break, see you now.
You know, I just need you to sort of stay